Hi everyone. So today is 25th January Thursday and it is currently 7:29 p.m. and this is my to-do list for today. So I know that it's quite late but it is what it is. So right now I'll place a timer of 2 hours and I'll start practicing the maths PYQs. So this timer will end at 9:30 p.m. So yeah, let's start practicing the maths PYQs. Here I was practicing the previous year questions of mathematics. So from tomorrow onwards, I'll start off with the sample papers of mathematics to see how much I have improved and if I'm ready for the board examinations or not. So let's see how much I scored, because the last time when I solved sample question papers, I was scoring around 70, 71, 72, 73 like that. So this time I'll try to score more than that, but let's see how much I score. So after maths, my main focus is going to be on science because I think I'm left with 3 more chapters of geography, and after that I will also start off with the sample papers of SST. So I will mostly focus on the PYQs of science because I think I'm quite weak at those questions. So instead of giving 1 hour to SST, I will devote most of my time to science. And yes, I have taken mathematics standards since a lot of you were asking me about it. I have taken standard mathematics. And if you're wondering, I'm practicing maths on these papers, which are called Dista. These are mostly used for rough work only, and sometimes they are also binded to make a full copy, but they are like broadly used for rough work. I'm also going to use these sheets for practicing the sample question papers, and if possible, I will also use the vertical sheets which are usually provided to us during the board examinations. And if not, I'll just practice them in the Dista only. And all the best for your board examinations. I hope we all score our desired results. So it is currently 9:35 p.m. and right now I am done with my 2 hours of mathematics. I'll take a break of 15 minutes. After that, I'll start doing the science PYQs. And here's Kaju after a very long time. I don't know why he just sits here so many times. So right now I'll take a break of 15 minutes. So this timer will end at 9:51 p.m. Let's see after 15 minutes. 9:51 p.m. Right now I'll place a timer of 1 hour. So this timer will end at 10:52 p.m. So right now I will start practicing the PYQs of science. So today I'm following a different study technique. Basically, I'm switching the subjects after every study session because earlier I used to study maths for 2 hours, then I used to take a break. After that, I used to start studying maths again for 1 hour. But this time I have studied maths in the first session, and in the second session I'm studying science. So this is a different study technique which I have heard that helps a lot. So I'm not really sure about its efficiency as of now because I'm also trying it today. So after 3 to 4 days, I will also tell you how effective it was for me. And this technique might help some people to study a boring subject, but for me, it won't work in that way because if I start reading geography in the second study session, then I will feel extremely bored and my motivation for studying the next subjects will be completely gone. So that is why I decided to study science instead. And for science, I'm going to solve as many PYQs as possible. Unless I get the confidence for solving a sample question paper, I will just keep on solving the PYQs. So there is not a definite year up to which I'll solve the PYQs. 4 p.m. Right now, I will take a break of 15 minutes. So this timer will end at 11:09 p.m. So from 11:09 onwards, I will start practicing maths again for 1 hour. So it is currently 11:10 p.m. and right now I'll start practicing the maths PYQs again for 1 hour. So let's place a timer of 1 hour now. This timer will end at 12:10 p.m. a.m. Sorry, 12:10 a.m. So yeah, let's start practicing maths again. So while practicing a question of heights and distances, I got so confused. Like it was a very, very simple question, and on usual days, I'd be able to, like, I would have been able to answer it very easily. But I don't know, on that night, I was just unable to answer it even after trying it multiple times. But in the end, after checking the solution, I finally got to know the correct answer. But I don't know why, I was just unable to find the correct answer even when I knew all the formulas and on the ways of doing it. I was just, you know, drawing the figure in the wrong way. Like I firstly drew it in a wrong way, then I drew it in a correct way, and then I made the figure wrong again. I don't know what was happening to me at that point. And yes, I had decided of studying after waking up early, and I even tried it multiple times, but it never worked. So maybe from the second week of February, I'll try to get to that early bird routine. But as of now, it is not possible for me to do so. So I will just study in the evening, not late night study session like this night, but I'll study in the evening. Currently 12:12 a.m. and I'm done with my maths work for today. Right now I will take a break of 15 minutes. After that I'll come back and then I will start revising a chapter of science. Yeah. 12:24 a.m. and right now I will start revising the chapter electricity. So let's place a timer of 1 hour. So this timer will end at 1:24 a.m. So yeah, let's start revising this chapter. So in the previous year question papers, from what I've observed, the questions from electricity are actually quite obvious, but the most tricky questions come from the chapter magnetic effects of electric current because it does not have any numericals. So the questions which come from that chapter are quite tricky, and I know that a lot of people take that chapter for granted, but don't do that because the questions are going to be quite tricky from that chapter. And yes, if your concepts are clear, then obviously you'll be able to answer those questions pretty easily. If I talk about my mistake, then I took the chapter heredity very lightly. But yeah, the questions were very tricky from heredity. So I have decided that from now on, I'll not take any chapter lightly. Every chapter will hold equal importance in my eyes. And also, the reason being, like, I'm not someone who likes biology. So, when I saw such a concise, such a brief chapter of biology, I got very happy that, okay, I'll not have to read such full uh, terms and facts again and again. It'll be an easy one. And when I started solving the PYQs, I realized that no, it was a mistake. And I'm done with my science work for today. Right now, I'll start revising the first chapter of geography. And I had actually forgotten, but I'm already done with the revision of economics. So instead of economics, I will revise two chapters of English because I'm already done with the revision of economics. So yeah, let's start. I'll not take a break in at this point. I'll not take a break. So let's see how much time it takes. So I was done with my economic syllabus, but I accidentally wrote it in my to-do list. So I'm sorry for that. But from geography, I revised the chapter minerals and energy resources, and I revised the full minerals part. Tomorrow I'll revise the energy resources. And since that chapter has like a lot of things to memorize, I only revised up to the minerals part only, because if I revise the full chapter, then I will not remember a single thing. So I decided to divide it into two sections, and then I will read those two sections in 2 days separately. And from English, I revised two chapters, Bholi and the book that saved the earth. It's currently 2:27 a.m. It is quite late, and I'm done with all my tasks for today. So yeah, that was it for today's video. I hope you liked this video. If you did, then please consider subscribing to my channel because we are very close to 4K subscribers. And yeah, do comment down your thoughts below regarding this video. And if you have any suggestions, then also do let me know your suggestions in the comments below. I'll see you in my next video tomorrow. Bye.